Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 18 of Lots of Giants. Were you here before? I think you may have been. That lore plate. I'm not sure if it was there before. But last episode, I got lucky with living logs. I got 4 living log drops. Oh, Abigail's gonna have a field day there. I'm just gonna move and hope she moves. Abigail, I mean, it is day. She probably is just gonna be dumb. She's gonna be dumb. Does a dark sword one hit these? As Wendy, a dark sword one hits the eye plants. Cool. That's something that's like, worth testing. I never knew. Because you don't want to go hit an enemy and then not expect the kite and then have it hit you back, yeah. Hey, now I know. I one hit it with a dark sword. Cool. But what was I saying? We got our living logs. I have the capability of making more dark swords. I got all my nightmare fuel. I'm probably going to make a few more tooth traps. We can... I don't know why I thought there was a poison birch nut tree, but I did. We can get our sanity up now. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't need to keep hearing these silly sounds. Dusk is upon us. Let's wait here. There's a few green caps that'll pop up. So, yeah, I'll get my sanity back up. I think I might go kill some frogs for the lulz this episode. And hey, if a boss wants to spawn during that, I welcome that. Because we'll use the boss against the frogs. Because frogs are stupid. Frogs are stupid indeed. So when we attack them over there, because that's that frog set piece, that should make 1,000,001 frog kind of pop up and just try to eat my face off. It'll be great. It'll be fun, I swear. You hang on to this so I can carry the green caps. Okay, these are all the red ones. There's green, green. Oh, yeah. So this is easy peasy for sanity. I think I have cactus flesh in great number at base, but erring on the side of caution here. Might as well pick up some more. That's stuff I've already picked up. Those are flowers I can totes my goats pick up. Give me that shit. Oh, it's a full moon tonight. Ooh. Ooh, Glommer. Yeah, you're not alive in my base. We've totally dealt with you. Maybe we'll... Poor Glommer. poor Glommer. Maybe we'll go get Glommer and kill him real quick. So I don't need to use the weather pane. Let me do my dark swords. Just get this out of my inventory. Nice. And I have a 48%er. Not a bad idea with the dark sword to keep another one. Just leave these tools on the ground. Don't need them. But because that one's at low durability, and you only get 100 hits out of these, compared to the cutlass, which is infinitely better and has 50 more hits. Same damage, no sanity penalty. Take that, dark sword cult. But yeah, it only has 100 hits in it before it breaks, so you gotta watch that. I could cook these up. Do I need to make pierogies for anything? No. Pretty much right now, most of the stuff can't just go bad. I guess I don't need to pull that out of the icebox. And in fact, I will swap these out, cook these up, and use those for sanity because the green cap's fresh, so it'll last a whole lot longer. Alright. Oh, the pitchfork. Yeah, I don't need to be lugging that around anymore. I'm going to get rid of that. No, don't worry about the fire right now. It's a full moon tonight. Still worth it. Not worth it yet. Do I want to wear the tam? Not in particular. It should be summer here, mind you. So, log supply. If I start spamming tooth traps, yeah, I'll still have a healthy log supply. Glommer, when I off him, I'll get some goop, so that'll help the flingos. But yeah, we'll have to leave our flingos on, and we're going to have to start dealing with heat. So, that means we'll be doing the thermal stone, shield amulet, eyebrow strap. Do I want to put ice boxes everywhere? I have the gears. I have the gold, and it's rock, so I have that. Maybe make a couple ice boxes with just super cold thermal stones in case, I find myself in a really shitty situation with a boss. Not a bad idea. Well, let's go say hello to our good friend Glommer right over here. And, well, I guess that also means Krampus. You're awfully close to that. You're awfully close to that. So what you can do, which is kind of funny, is you can kill Glommer without picking the flower, and that'll spawn Krampus. Then if you relog and you don't pick up the flower, you'll keep spawning Krampus in. Every time you relog, you can kill Glommer again, and it spawns out another Krampus. So it's a bit buggy, if that's what you want to go for. Ah, that's right, I can't kite. It doesn't has coffee. Get him, Abigail. But it's a bit, I don't know if you could consider it buggy. You're playing the game. You're cheesing it, whatever. But you could effectively have near infinite Krampus spawns, which is really fun. And it's something I'm not probably going to do in like a series like this, But if you don't want to farm birds, say you're playing Reign of Giants only. If you don't want to do the stupid bird farming strat, which takes forever, mind you, I have done that myself, takes forever. You could have a full moon, kill Glommer, relog, kill Glommer again, relog, kill Glommer again. Every time you do this, mind you, a Krampus spawns. So you would have like an army of Krampus to deal with. But every Krampus you have there is a potential Krampus sack drop. It's really cool. So it's a nicer way, definitely a nicer, easier, smoother way of going about getting a Krampus sack than killing tons upon tons of birds to get naughtiness. Yeah, just something to think about. Just something to think about. So theoretically, what I could have done, say I had enough like weapons and capability to deal with Krampus by day 9, which is not hard. I mean, log suit, spear, you're good to go. Full helmet, good to go. But I could just keep force spawning Krampus super early game, and I wouldn't be able to guarantee it, but I'd have a really good shot at getting a Krampus sack early game. Kind of fun. Kind of funny to think about. Old Bell, I'll put you in there. That's your new house now. These are going bad, and what I'm going to do is roast them up. Feed them to the bird. Get a fresh stack of eggs back. Should be good. Just to make them last that much longer. And let me finally drop this stupid pitchfork. Got distracted with the full moon. Alright, so it's summer, mind you. 15 days left. Give me my eggs, and it's raining, so I don't need to use the flingos right now. Also, the first day of summer is a grace period. Nothing can catch on fire the first day, so the first, very clear, the first day of summer. After that, though, everything has the potential to go up in flames. So be careful, be cautious. Yeah, since it's the first day of summer, I mean, I'll start using the endo and just get rid of those twigs. A vision of frozen, what did you say? A vision of a frozen over hell. Interesting. Okay. That's not done yet. The goop I will start leaving nearby. We can make use of that. I still need to eat these bacon eggs. I need to stop eating random things along the way. So, do I want to do the tooth traps? Or do I want to do... I think I want to do this first. What is it? Like, it's 1 gear per ice box. I'll be a wee bit overkill. I'll do 3. Let's see here. Okay, so obviously we have one on our base, and that one doesn't have cold thermal stones in it, but it's not really a problem. Now, there's a touchstone over there. If for some godforsaken reason I genuinely died without me expecting it, and consider the fact that it is now summer, I'm going to deal with overheating. I really should... I don't think that's enough rocks. Is it 10? It's 10. I really would benefit from having an ice box with a cold thermal stone in it. Now I have to make another crappy pick. Then I can do another thermal stone. Oh, buying these. That's double thermal stones. That's an ice box we can throw down. That is then a guarantee. Assuming a hound attack doesn't wreck my face or a boss shows up and runs through my base or something. But that's pretty much a guaranteed trip home. You got everything you need to stay cool. It's already going to be cool in the icebox. The icebox will never burn. Iceboxes are nice. They never catch on fire. Nothing can catch them on fire. So just temperature, like the ambient thing, can't burn it down. Firehound spawning next to it and exploding, can't burn it down. Nice. Good to have. That's why I don't ever feel bad about throwing them out randomly, like in the wilderness, so to speak. And now also, it being summer, which is one of my favorite things about a desert base. Oh. Oh, the cactus. Oh, it's so good. Let's make the next ice box. Oh, it's so very good. Oh, I love it. So you get cactus flesh and you get a cactus flower. So, I mean, I'm a wee bit hurt. What is it, 8 HP every time? 8 HP. Effectively a spooter gland. Effectively a butterfly every time. On top of a cactus. And you can make a flower salad. Which you need... This is funny. You need a single cactus flower and then 3 veggies. So, you can use the cactus that you just got, like the cactus flesh, and make flower salad, which heals you 40 HP, so it's pierogies in terms of healing. Oh, it's so very good. Another full moon. Something I can get Glommer. No, actually, no. I don't think you can do it twice. I always overlook this. I always forget about this. So we have an icebox there. That's probably like the most important one nearby. That touchstone's dead. There isn't another one that I'm aware of, so probably put one like a little further out of the base. Like we have this covered with those. As long as we can fuel Flingo. I always do that. As long as we can fuel an endo, we're great. As long as we can fuel the base, we're fine. That's those are stepping stones, you know, to get me to point A to point B. So probably one over there would be good, I would assume. So I have one pre-crafted. I will need to make a pickaxe. I have plenty of flint. The stone is what I'm going to run out of, because I can only make 2 more thermal stones with that. And if I want to make 3 ice boxes total, which is overkill, I'm going to need more stone. Yep. So, let me see. Do I have any in here? Actually, I do not, which is kind of funny, but I have plenty at my disposal. So, not something I normally do, but there you go. Flour salad. 40 health, 12.5 hunger. Not a lot of sanity, but that's a super convenient recipe. And I don't need or have capability of storing any of this shit. Not a one. We has a food problem. Oh, I like it. Alright, so I was gonna eat these bacon and eggs, but then, well, it turns out I don't have to. Too much goddamn food. Oh, too much food. Okay, so it's going into the next day. It's still raining, yes, but let me get these things turned on, get them just, you know, ready to go. That way I don't feel bad about being away from base. Combine that stack. Probably do a wee bit of mining while I'm out there. And you know what? I know it's not that hot yet, but let's do this up. Let's get super cold. We'll go out, we'll explore, and we'll keep the umbrella on. Abigail, quick. Can you get him before he leaves? Nope. I figured maybe because she has her AoE that she might have a chance, but it doesn't look like that's the case. So let's get down to about 1. I don't think we'll have to worry about going below 1 because our roll temperature is not that low. Come on. Nice. Alright, so we'll stay cold for the foreseeable future. And I want to go drop an ice box over here, but I do want to mine. And because I want to mine because I need the stone, let me just take this pick. It's 14%. It'll get me a few. It'll get me a few rocks. That's good. That's better than nothing. And, I mean, I could just mine this one right away now, can't I? Sure. It's slippery. Hopefully it doesn't fly out of my hands. That's what happens here when your tools get cold, when they get wet. They fall out of your hands as you use them. I don't often have that problem, but it can happen. I keep on the whole wetness more than I need to. Wetness isn't that bad, but I prefer to mitigate it almost entirely where possible. Because the last thing I need to have is a dark sword or tentacle spike or something useful in my hands fly off in the wind when I'm fighting a boss. That's just bad. It's just bad. That's a recipe for disaster, so to speak. So, like right around here would be good, I guess. I mean, leaving it on a road would be nice because, you know, easy access to it. Alright, so I have to do 2 crappy pickaxes. I like to have 2. In case I have to swap between them or something silly. And yay, it finally stopped raining. But as long... Oh, interesting that my temperature went up so quickly. I didn't switch my helmet. Huh. I wasn't watching it. Did it like slowly creep up there, or did it just straight up... Huh. Okay, whatever. Not gonna worry about it. Let me make another regular pick here, also. That frees up some inventory space. And I don't have enough stone here to make 2 touchstones yet. Touchstones? Touchstones? No. Not 2 touchstones. What am I talking about? 2 thermal stones. I still need more, so I should I should probably go back. Let's do that up. Give me that walking cane. And will this work? Do they have to be in my backpack, or can they be on my person? Looks like they can be on my person. Okay, so I mean, I can just like use this as a station which I use to cool off. That's awesome. It's not going to go too much farther down because I don't have an endo. There's another thing. I'd like to pre-craft one of these. So, while I'm over here getting stone, why don't I do that? I would actually have to make 6 of these. Endothermic fire pits are so intensive when it comes to rocks. So resource intensive. Yeah, I'll do another one of these. There's nothing wrong with having an emergency one of them. What'd you say? Even that is not permanent. Alright, well, we're using a lot of our flint for these extra picks. So, let's pick up the flint too. There's some cut stone from that pig house. I'll take it. And that sign's still up here, which... Did I make one? No. Let me do this. In case we get another deer clop spawn and, you know, I need to distract him. Another sign. I could go hammer down the sign up here and get my board back, guaranteed. But it's a board, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Let's see. It's up 86% of this thing. I can mine for days. Might as well hit up the gold rocks, too. My gold supply's down from making those endos. Or that endo. Them doodads. So let's see. It's 59 going into 60. I mean, we only have 14 days left. Assuming all goes well, guys. Wendy is going to conquer the lot of giants. She had an interesting start. We made the best of it. We had some fun. And then we had loads of boss spawns after, which I am so thankful for. It was so sad not having all them bosses show up. I don't know how many I've had. I've had like two moose gooses, two moose goose spawns in the beginning. And then I did kill some mosslings. Then I had the D-Fly, Verger, Deerclop spawn twice. And I don't think we've had any, like, other bosses alone. Like, I've only had groups of bosses spawn so far. Again, minus Moose Goose, which is really weird. The boss spawns in this series has been, like, off or awkward, to say the least, if you ask me. Alright, so any extra stone I get, I mean, it's good, because I'm not going to have any stone take thy beak out from my heart. But I'm not going to have any stone at home, so I might as well do this now. And tell you what... do I want to do the thermal stone? If I do the thermal stones, I need to put the ice box down right away. No, actually, yes. Yes, because I'll give it to Chester. Chester's a beast. He doesn't care. He isn't afraid of temperature, and I forgot to put that monster meat away. That's okay. Chester will never overheat. He can catch on fire, but he won't overheat, so he'll be okay. And we've got our cut stone. I don't know why I made cut stone. Why did I make that cut stone? Oh, it's the cut stone I picked up. Never mind. Never mind. I thought I made cut stone instead of making my thermal stone for a second. Like, what the fuck am I doing? B-Box, you're gonna catch on fire out here, buddy. It's extra gold. That's not bad. I can store that at home. I'm gonna mine here a bit, because these rocks are the rocks that I'm gonna have left over. My own supply. I don't know what exactly I would need rocks for at this current stage, but you can never have too many resources. Ever. Ever. What I wouldn't do for a boss spawn right now. What I wouldn't do for a boss spawn. What I wouldn't do for Berger to walk through a forest for me. Oh, Berger. Where you at, buddy? And while I'm up here, of course, I want to go explore the edge of the map. I'm not searching what lies beyond. I want to make sure it's nothing. Like, I expect it to be nothing, but I want to make sure. Alright, let's do this. And I'm at 9 gold. Is there any more gold rocks? Not right here. Probably a couple up north. I'll go explore before I go back down south, because otherwise I'd forget. I'd start walking down there and I'd forget to come back up here. And, okay, we're actually at 40. Let's just break this pick. Nice. And I can take the niter. I can take the flint. I mean, I have a slot for it, but I prefer not to get too many things in my inventory right now. None of these are gold. The temperature's getting up there, but it's not at the point of overheating. The roll temperature's not even at the point of overheating, so really I wouldn't need to worry about it. Okay. Let me get along the edge. Yep, look, this looks... Yep. It's exactly what I thought. It would just sort of end. Yep. Okay, well, let me map it out so we know. All these birds... I could have probably hit that bird. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I want to see if I can get a warg. If I can get a warg, I'd actually be happy. I mean, I don't think I've gotten a single warg in my Lots of Giants series, and I've only ever had like 1 or 2 while playing Reign of Giants. I've had strange luck when it comes to getting a Koalephant. I mean, sure, most of the time I want a Koalephant, but I kind of feel like killing something right now. And it's dusk going into night, so Abigail's going to have more damage. I'm going to be able to do more damage because of my dark swords now. And yeah, I mean, that's gonna go nowhere, but I still want to map it out. But of course, the footprints aren't cooperating right now. I do need to go home and eat soon, mind you. The bacon eggs will be fine, though. They'll be fine in the icebox. Okay, this track can't go on for too much longer. I'd like to find it before night hits. Okay. Yay! Oh my god, ask and I shall re-fucking-ceive! Good shit! Get over here, Warg. Get over here, buddy. Abigail, you just kill him for me. Abigail, here. I want you to just do work. Okay. Oh my god, wait, did they get stuck like that? Oh, if she attacks him, the aggro would transfer, and she'll probably die. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. And I don't know how many hits this dude can take. It's like 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I was curious as to his attack patterns. I imagine it'd be similar to a koalefant. Hey, you went after Abigail, not me. Yeah, like that. So that's a warg. They're really no threat, but they're also super useful. So you can cage one, and it'll just keep calling in hounds. That's how you farm hounds teeth. That's how you farm gems. And yeah, very useful. Very, very, very useful, mind you. Let's get home. Don't need to repair the umbrella quite yet, but I need to drop off a lot of this food. I did make the other icebox. Yeah, I didn't put that one down, though. Lantern it is, and I need to get some logs in my inventory. Here, have some goo. Okay, Chester, give me the monster meat you had. Let's see, how much of this can I store? Not a lot. Bacon and eggs now, and if I only eat the bacon and eggs, I should be able to eat this in time. So I can store that. That stuff's going bad. I can feed it to the bird, get some eggs out of it. This stuff's back. Cool. But let me drop off the stone. Let me drop off some resources. I don't need to be lugging around. Okay. More teeth. Oh, yeah. I can make lots of tooth traps. And I made that. It's not a bad idea to leave the niter with Chester if I have to make an emergency fire somewhere. Like an emergency endo. Extra gold. Here you go. Move that around. Oh, I have a lot of flint. I have way more than I thought I did. Cool. That's never a bad thing. And I would like to refine up a few boards. I say a few and I grab a shit ton of logs. But, I mean, it balances out, I swear. So what I can start doing is just using the boards to fuel my flingos. I think that'd be a cool idea. And that way, because they fuel me right, I don't have to keep adding individual logs to the flingo. I can add one board and it's like about half of the... probably not quite, but about half of what the flingo can take. Okay. Let me harvest the grass, and I'm gonna start making my tooth traps. And if I put that jerky in the icebox, I don't have any room right now. That's a stack of 20 that's in there. That's as high as it's gonna go. So we're just building up a ridiculous food surplus at this point, which is fantastic. But I can't use it. I'm not Wolfgang. I can't go mighty. What is that? 3 dark swords there. 1 in my inventory. 2. Okay, 20% and then 1 in my backpack. Yeah, we're pushing it with the amount of dark swords we have, and things are withering. Come on, Flingo, do your thing. Every now and then the Flingo just doesn't do its thing. Unless they're withering because I've harvested them. Which is funny, because if that started smoldering and hit it, it might unwither. I don't know. I am going to fertilize it. Just because I prefer to have it all be even. See, like, now, see how that withered? That withered because of the temperature. The Flingo is just not doing its damn job. That's not because I harvested it. That's the Flingo just being stupid. I hate when that happens. Flingos always glitch out. I really wish that would get fixed. Sometimes relogging it fixes it, but sadly not always. Now, I will make up some rope here. I don't have any room in the chest there. So if I just start making rope, we'll compact our grass down. And we're going to need it here for our tooth traps anyway. Alright. I mean, the road kind of connects. I mean, it does, but it goes around. I'm going to make a straight road to it. Because I have cobblestones already. I've got 20-something in there. And I've got a ridiculous surplus of grass, so... Let me hit a stack of 20. Pull that out, and combine that with my existing. Cool. Not time to you yet. Alright, let me get the jerky off the racks here and try to find room for it in the icebox. Flingos are already asking for some attention, as you can see. They require a good bit of fuel. I'll use up the last little bit of this turf. Again, turf is not sacred in lots of giants. Nothing is sacred in lots of giants, mind you. But turf in particular. Excellent fuel source. Good. Cactus flesh. No use for you. Yep. Well, that stuff's gonna last longer anyway. I think it lasts 13.7. 13, you can times that by 2. Yeah, so green caps last longer than cactus flesh. Even in an icebox or just, you know, in general. So it makes sense to use the cactus flesh first. And I'm a touch crazy. Imagine that, I'm a touch crazy. Well, I'll use that up. I can't store this. These can be just forsaken. They're filler. That's all they ever were for. I could do this, but it's huge waste. Now, would you cook it? The butterfly! You little bastard! The butterfly got in the way. You know what? I'm gonna add one of these as fuel. The butterfly got in my way when I was trying to cook up the red caps. And it's okay that I added it as fuel because now I have 9. And what I was thinking of doing was just using the monster meat and then making meatballs out of this as a filler. Because it works, and red caps are terrible otherwise, in general. So there we go. No. Open up the right interfaces. Thank you. Okay, and combine that stack. Alright, so that's meatballs. I'm not going to be able to use them or anything, but it's meatballs, right? What's not to like about meatballs? So flingos are great. I'll take this, and I will probably take that. I can take... Oh, I had 27. I had more than I thought. Okay, that, and an extra 20 logs. That'll be a project and a half right there. Now, this will be a project and a half too. But let's not start here. We'll use this natural road. And in the interest of getting to the tooth traps quicker, I'll start digging a path right here. I can do this. I can just right-click and dig. That's cool. Hopefully this entire forest doesn't go up in smoke while we're here. It's quite possible. I'd prefer it didn't, obviously. I'd like to walk my bear through here. Okay, she was giving quotes, and I thought she was talking about the, like a boss spawn or something there for a second. And then of course, I actually read what she said. I was like, oh, I kind of wanted a boss spawn. And, I mean, I could curve it up here a little bit. Yeah, that's okay. And nice. Okay, so now that that's all connected, let me place the ground here. And obviously, I don't have anywhere near enough, but I do have some rocky turf at home. I have capability of getting more. I might as well start chopping some trees down. Again, I could try to get some more tree guards to spawn. That's never a bad thing. Let's pick up the deciduous stuff. And good to go. Alright, Chester. Every time I hear one of them, those trees do that. Again, I always find this funny. When I say, hear a tree. Did you hear that tree grow? It's awkward. The things you don't say in real life that you say in DS. That's one of them. Let's lower our internal temp. Stuff could catch on fire for all I care, but I'll leave that fire going as I'm over here, as I pass back and forth to it. Let's see here. This could be dangerous in the sense that a lot of this could start combusting as I'm working. I shouldn't need to carry that. Let's see here. I want to whip up some of these tooth traps, and I'll store a few in Chester, have him hold them. Okay, obviously you can't store many. And I'll go add this to the fire. Or at least I'll add it to the stack. It's also funny that being near the endo, things can catch on fire. I mean, like the endo's on, the endo's actually keeping things cold. You just kind of sat there and took it. You're a dumb mole-worm. I mean, I don't... Did you see Abigail? Did you see Abigail right there? Because I killed the thing, she was still in like aggro mode, and she was just like grumbling, so to speak. she didn't look quite happy. That was interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. That I haven't paid enough attention. Okay then. Alright, this might slide. Okay, didn't. Good. Let me start placing these things. Abigail, quit your weird whispering and whatnot. I just need to get this stuff on the ground. Doke right there. Shut up, moleworm. Ooh, where's that cocoon? Here. Go do something funny, Abigail. Have fun with that. Wow, she kind of rocked him. I'm gonna put an endo down. I normally use a campfire, obviously, but well, given current circumstances, that'd be a dumb idea. Drop that. And is this going to slide here when I put it down? No, that's not where I want to put it. Right there. Nice, no sliding. Cool. I'm almost done with the tooth trap juggling of inventory space. It'll be nice when I don't have to do this anymore. Once I craft the last one, I free up some space. Take what you have. Cool. So, this is clearly overkill, mind you. Did that slide? No. Alright, I'm just going to wear the hat. Yeah, I'll start warming up, but I can go stand by the endo. See? It slid. Little fucker. My inventory wasn't even full that time. Why did that slide? Did this one slide? I think it slid. Yeah, it most certainly did. Weird. Alright, you, and then the last 7, I'm just going to craft up here. Let's put the umbrella back on. I could benefit from that, and any more is a waste. Alright, last 7. Let's do it up. Let's do it up. Go. Go. I don't care. I'll drop on the ground. It's okay. It's okay. Now this mole-worm's probably going to have a field day and just walk through this this field. That's typically what mole-worms do every time I have a tooth trap farm and they are nearby. They just sort of, I don't know. Hey, no, that was Abigail that did that. I'm kind of curious as to why she attacked him. He's non-hostile. A devious surprise from underground. I haven't examined a tooth trapezoid before. Interesting. What a devilish tool. She got some ominous quotes there, to say the least. Alright, what do you say about this tree? The tree's spooky. I bet it likes Halloween. Okay, I've done that one already. It's gonna be day here in a sec. Let me add a log. Keep it going. Moosey! That could be bad? What are you talking about? That's glorious. It's Moosey. Nice. Okay. Now, it sounded like to the upper left, but, of course, what we want is we want Moosey to lay the egg, because we want mosslings. Alright, let's see here. Am I cool? I'm 31. We're good. We're cool. It sounded like it was up here. Oh. Where you at? There was some screen shake. Don't you fucking despawn on me. I'm not having this again. Oh, hey, there's Moosey. Okay. I absolutely want you to be a thing. I absolutely want you to live. So you were aggroed not onto me, but on like Chester or Abigail. And I'd prefer Abigail not be stupid and off herself once more, so I can use Abigail to help me out with the mosslings. But when I fight Moosey, it's probably going to end horribly. So what I'm doing now is running this way in an effort to... I'll save the seeds. Oh, it was the bird. Even funnier. I'll run over this way so she like parks it around here. It's close to base. It's loaded pretty much at all times. And it's where we fought the mosslings last time. Not that that really matters, but it's close by. So hopefully she parks it right about there. Go home and check my flingos. And also, again, my log supply is going to be dwindling here. I need to keep the flingos going. And I did just make a whole bunch of tooth traps. So that sucks. I like it when the summer music finally kicks in. It's always awkward whenever the game gets really quiet during seasonal changes. Or hell, just during entire seasons. Sometimes like winter gets muffled and you can't hear anything. Summer does it too a lot. These things are really likely to burn down, but like that. I want to not have that happen, so I'll take that. Owl fires of hell. Okay. I mean, that's free sanity, and also spawns a bunch of butterflies. The summer conflagration has begun. We fully expected it. We anticipated it. We were ready for it. These things are going bad. 3 more hunger points, and it's worth eating my bacon and eggs. I shall forsake the berries. Alright, well, it is time to wrap the episode up, guys. So, let's end it here. Next episode, I'm going to freeze Moosey with an ice staff because it's hilarious, and I did it on one of my streams, and if you didn't see it, it's funny. But the face Moosey makes is just great. So, wrapping up here, episode 18, Tooth Trap Field. I could just destroy Moosey with it, but I ain't going to do that. But most importantly, icebox with thermal stones right there. If something goes horribly, horribly wrong, that'll help us out. There's an endo there with fuel next to it. Could catch on fire. Probably did, but it's an option. There's endos there. There's an icebox with 2 thermal stones that are cold in there. So, I mean, really, I have the capability of anywhere near my base to stay super cold during this last summer season. And it should be pretty darn easy to make use of them all effectively. If, you know, like, the worst happens. Chester has the thermal stones in him still, but I still have an icebox I haven't placed. Not sure where I'm putting it yet. But yeah, guys, wrapping it up here. Episode 18. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.